In tonight's Health Edge, you know, we love waking up with a cup of coffee, but there's a certain group of young adults that may want to think twice before grabbing that morning latte.
Chief Health Editor Dr. Partha Nandi joins us with details on this.
Yeah, interesting. You know, we're talking about young adults and young adults who have high blood pressure, mild hypertension. This new study observed patients between the ages of 18 and 45 who had stage 1 hypertension and were not being treated. So researchers found that those drinking coffee had an increased risk for cardiovascular events, mainly heart attacks. So heavy coffee drinkers, those who consume 4 or more cups a day, had 4 times the risk. And moderate drinkers, 1 to 3 cups, tripled their risk for a cardiac event. You know, so what is it about coffee that's really doing this? And you know, are there any benefits? People are wondering. So, you know, it's confusing, right? So I think that people are saying, what should we do and how should we handle this?
Is there something specifically in coffee that's causing this?
And
I mean, a lot of people drink coffee, Dr. Nandi.
like the 3 of us drink coffee, right? So people are like, should I stop drinking coffee? And that's the thing. It is that in these folks, these young adults who have stage 1 hypertension, it's that specific group. And they're saying is that it may be associated with pre-diabetes and glucose metabolism, and that may be a factor in increasing their risk for cardiovascular event. People know that if you have diabetes and high blood pressure, it increases the risk of heart problems and cardiovascular events. So that's how they put it together. But it's just one study. It wouldn't draw a lot of conclusions. But you know, if you're a young adult and you have high blood pressure, maybe hold off on the coffee is what I would say.
Don't drink too much.
Yeah.
All right, Doc, so talk to us about this new study about hangovers that just came out.
Yeah, you know, before I say that, I just wanted to say real quick, there's a lot of benefits for coffee as well. It's confusing because if you're not a hypertensive, then there are some studies that show that it could help to prevent some cancer, Parkinson's, so stay tuned for that. Now, the hangovers, everybody wants to know about this.
Some people drink coffee to cure their hangovers. Right.
Yeah. That's right. So it's a myth, right? If you eat a lot and then you drink a lot, as far as water, you know, after drinking, it could prevent a hangover. That's a myth. What they found out in a study with students from the Netherlands and Canada, that's just not true. The people who didn't have hangover, guess what? They drank less. Oh. What a you know, amazing fact, right? But I still think being hydrated helps. So if you're drinking water and not keep drinking alcohol, it would help. And also, nutritionally, I think if you have food, some of the effects of the alcohol is less. But it doesn't look like it helps prevent a hangover. So, you know, maybe if you just drink less, I think you'll have less chance of a hangover.
Always in moderation. Thank you so much.
That's exactly right.
It doesn't absorb the alcohol, you're saying. No,
you know, we think that, but it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't give you the protective effects of hangover.
All right. Thanks a lot, Dr. Nandi.
Thank you.
And if you have a question or health concern for the good doctor, you can email him at drnandi@WXYZ.com or send it to us, Facebook and Twitter, and we'll get it to him.